Damn, what's good with you? What's up? Welcome back. I am now, um, I'm back, kind of. I'm just making another video. I just kind of want to talk about something, and I'll talk about it. But first, I kind of look good right now. I kind of get good right now. Oh my god. I kind of like the way I look right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking with myself, low key. Like, I don't know. I was just thinking like, damn. I'm be honest with you. I was thinking like, am I really me, or am I just a collection of the women in my life? Where are the personality traits from my father? I'm really asking this question right now for myself. Like I have, like there are like there's more like mental thought processes that comes from that was, right, that was given to me from my dad. But like, or from, I should say, you know what, I should say this, from the men, from the men in my life that I grew up around. It was more of a thought process teachings than it was emotional expressional or just the all encompassing natural chaos of life. You know what I'm saying? Like it is when you're raised by more or less by women. I think there's more of um, a more or less a sensitivity to energy, right? You just kind of naturally have to be sensitive to that energy when you grow up around women, right? That's just, it is what it is, because you're it's not that you're trying to, it's not always that a black boy is trying to survive in uh, a mostly um, woman dominated household or whatever, right? It's not that he's trying to survive. It's just that he's trying to not get left out. If that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope that might resonate with some of y'all. But I feel like um, that's how it is sometimes. Like, because you didn't, because not growing up with less male figures than female figures, right? You you you're getting you're getting an imbalance of traditional masculine and traditional feminine, right? Now, masculinity and femininity is has no gender to it. Like the concept of masculinity and femininity is genderless. But the point is that when you're raised in the country that we're raised in the country that you were raised in, for example, I was raised in America. Go figure, right? Being an American, that means there's a certain way of being raised, right? And when you really understand how you're supposed to be raised, it's hard to even engage in half the system at this point. But but either you do it or you get trampled on. It's like a stampede, you know. It's like a stampede of people just money, 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 money. They're all, that's what they're all saying. Just money, 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 money. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to continue, whether you want to start saying money, money, money with them, or are you just not? Are you going to say something else? Because now they're going to look at you differently because you said something else and not what they are saying. Now everybody's attuned to your presence. Now you're a center of attention. This is the last thing I wanted to happen. Like, this is the last thing I wanted to happen. This is why I don't say anything. This is why I don't say. This is why I shut my ass up. Because I can't really say what I want to say. It's already bad enough growing up in a world that, you know what I'm saying, growing up in a household, right? Now the country wants to do. Look, bro, I'm not happy right now. I'm just not happy right now. It's actually bad because I think, like, I don't know. Let me talk to y'all about this real quick. So, I was looking up non-profit stuff and volunteer stuff to do. I need to change of pace, if I'm being real with you. I don't know what to do just yet, but I'm doing some research. And while I'm doing some research, I'm finding out some things. Go figure. Right? And I think it's really interesting that the Peace Corps, right? Let's talk about what the Peace Corps is. If you don't know what the Peace Corps is, the Peace Corps was something I was already looking into a couple years ago, because I wanted to do other nonprofit stuff at the time as well. But I just went to college instead. But I'm thinking about it again. But the point is that I was doing this, and I was just looking up who's the leader, what have they been doing recently, especially since the Iran and the like the stuff that's happening in Ukraine and Russia and all these other countries and stuff, like Africa, the continent, but yeah, and like this is the third time I'm gonna say this in the video, but go figure. The guy that's ahead is the Donald Trump appointed Richard E. Schwartz as acting director of the Peace Corps. Now, here's the thing, we don't know who Richard E. Schwartz is. I tried to look him up. Not much information, right? All I know, all I'm getting is that bruh was a lieutenant colonel, U.S. Marine Corps, and he went to Vietnam. And that's all I got. But I don't know if that's the same guy, because the guy, it's not the same guy. It's spelled differently. You lucky do you. You lucky do you. You lucky you spelled differently. You lucky they spell it differently. You. Okay. LFA's Chief Financial Officer served 6 years of service to America's Service Commissions. The frick is that? The frick is that? And I tried to go to his website, and it doesn't exist anymore. So that's odd. Why doesn't he have a website? Who do you think you are? Think I can't find you? You think this is a joke? Anyway, the point is that I don't trust the dude. He looked like he came out of nowhere. I don't like that. Ring ring ring, ring ring ring, ring ring ring, ring ring. Character to the person, because he hasn't, because it looks like Trump hasn't nominated a priest, an actual director. It's just an acting director, but he's still technically the director. Says that Schwartz has more than 35 years of experience in senior leadership in the federal government. Information technology and manufacturing sectors. Okay, this is important. Check this out. During the first Trump administration, ring ring ring, ring ring ring, ring ring ring. Richard served as a Peace Corps chief financial officer for 3 years. Okay. Pivotal time in the agency's history. Yeah, it was pivotal because who was in office? Hold up. He also led the Trump-Vance agency review team for the Peace Corps during the transition period. Look, bro. Look, man. Prior, chief financial and administrative offices at Lead for America, AmeriCorps service organizations. He worked for AmeriCorps. Chat, is that a flex? Is that a flex anymore, chat? I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I don't know. I don't know if it's as much of a flex as it used to be, man. I like that's cool, but like you were an executive at the time, which means you could have done a lot more than you actually. I'm watching you, old man. I'm watching you. Okay. He's from Philadelphia. He received a bachelor's degree in accounting. A bachelor's in accounting? Sure. I mean, we know what that means, but sure. Master's in business administration, like, of course, right? And now the problem with the Peace Corps is that these are American volunteers and American led, which makes it a problem. Because if it's American led, we know that if America does something bad, conflict of interest. So, like, should you really work for them, or should you criticize that. And at the bottom of the website, go to the website, go to the Peace Corps website. At the bottom of the website, it's on some of the sites. If you look around, you go down to the bottom. It says, take home $10,000 after service. I mean, look, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying, is there an NDA I gotta sign? Because that's kind of a problem. If there's an NDA, you know what I'm saying? Because then you got me doing stuff I don't want to be doing. But let's bookmark it. Let's bookmark it. Let's bookmark it anyway. Okay, so if I'm being real with y'all, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure. You know what? I can't say I don't know what to do. I should say I'm trying to figure out the best option for me right now. I am. What is the best short-term and long-term option? What's the, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, like for me, that's where I'm at right now. I'm 27. I turned 27 in March. Right? It's April. It's April 7th right now. Right? The brother, he's not a brother. He's not a brother, but the guy in office. The guy in office is really making it hard for me to make a decision right now. Because I can't really make a decision if the threat of war is looming above my head the whole time. How the frick am I supposed to make a stable decision if at any point in time there could be a bang bang? You know what I'm saying? Or a boom. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Go ahead and just figure that out. Go figure that out. Like, what are we like? What's happening? This is why I'm like I don't feel. I haven't felt true motivation for like trying to figure out what is a good decision for me to make versus what's a good decision for me to make as a family man. I don't have I'm not married or anything, but like I have family, like relatives that I want to take care of. Right? So I gotta like keep them in my plans. But the problem is I can't keep them in all my plans because then I can't do much of anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I really want to do much anyway. It's more of like just like I mean I do want to do a lot, but I want to like but it's more of like I want to travel. I think a lot of people in America want to travel. I think the problem is that America is so it's so greed based. It's so greedy. Like that's just that's just the way that you have to like it does, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I was seeing this post about Sam Altman and about the thing that came out about him and his own sister, his family, even his mom. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy. But professionally, let's talk about the professional stuff because we all know the personal stuff was like we don't have to get into that. But the professional stuff, I think the professional stuff is interesting because all it really tells us is that he was just the best version of the Wolf of Wall Street. Like realistically, like honestly, let's be real. Like this guy is just really good at lying it to you and getting what he wants. He's really good at getting what he wants. He's really good at getting what he wants and making you feel like you're getting what you want while he's getting more of the pie out of you. Business talk, business speak. It's a language. He knows how to speak the language. It's that simple, right? And I think it's interesting because a lot of people, it seems like it's like yeah, people are upset about this. They should be, but at the same time, it's like, but like, but like y'all, but like, this isn't something that is that wasn't thought about when they created the system because they wanted the system to work like that. That's the whole reason the business system and the business mentality, right, is the way it is. People like Sam Altman get in there, make these millions, billions, right? They know how to play the business game. Like Donald Trump is a good example of that. Sam is a good example of that. Zuck, right? I think Zuck is a little different, a little bit, but I think like Sam and Donald Trump are good examples of people who are really good at getting what they want, while also making the other person feel like they're also getting what they want. Right? Like I said before, right? But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to me because it's like, man, like that's the system y'all set up. That's your system. That's your system. That's the system y'all live in, right? Isn't that what you wanted? You wanted people to be able to do that so they can take over. They can make the best company in the world. Isn't that like the outcome of what happens when you're really good at the system? This is it's interesting because what it says to me is that when the business system was set up, aka the country, right? When the country was set up, it was set up by people who already were winning. And like when the country itself, the infrastructure of the country was being built, it was built by people who were already ahead of life. They were already thinking they were above everybody in life. It didn't start from humble beginnings. It never did. It will never ever be a humble beginning in America. I don't care how much somebody may tell you that. America did not start from a humble beginning. It started because, let's not get into that, but you get the point, okay? Because I'm not going to explain it to you, because if I explain it too much, they might get you, boy. Okay? So calm it down. Calm it down. I love you, though. Why are you going to turn off when I said I love you, though? You motherfucker. Like, you did. Whatever, bro. No, don't turn purple on me. I know what you're trying to do. I'm trying to. I genuinely believe sometimes if I talk to my computer, she works the way she it doesn't have to be a she, but yo, no, that's not. No. Cut the footage. Cut the footage. I'm not cutting this. I'm not actually cutting this footage. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't care. Look, the point is, okay. The point is that we need. Oh, ooh, my teeth is embarrassing in my opinion. If I had like a like I genuinely believe if I had slightly better genetic uh like teeth genes, I think I would go up a level in attraction. But I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if y'all vibe with what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somebody like 5, 6 years from now who's watching this video be like, yeah, bro, I can understand what you're talking about, bro. Shout out my boy or girl. Put the dukes up. You're funny, man. You're funny. You're a funny man. You're a funny man. Funny girl. Funny woman. Funny lady. You know, I like funny women. No, hold on, no. Let's get serious real quick. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Then I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, I like funny women. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm actually not afraid to say that. I'm very, very serious when I talk about funny women. Like women who are genuinely funny, who, they're not trying to make you funny. They're not trying to make you laugh, but like them talking and them being themselves is genuinely some of the funniest things you've ever seen in your life. I stand by those women forever and ever. You hear me? Forever. We don't play about funny women over here. We don't play jokes. They may tell jokes, but we don't tell the jokes. Okay, they'll tell the they may tell the jokes because they're funny, but I take them seriously. Okay, don't you ever speak ill will about my funny women. You hear me? Yeah, turn that light on, nigga. What is wrong with me, bro? I don't know. See, I would. It would be funny to see if I try to do. I do kind of do videos like this. The thing is like when I make my videos on my main channel, like I try to be like, you know, cool and like chill and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not always, but I mean, I try to be. But I don't like just let my emotions kind of flavor my words or the way that I speak. Because I want people to understand what I'm saying. But I don't know, this channel, man, I don't care. Okay, I don't. It's kind of the point. It's kind of the point. It's kind of why I'm making this. Why I have this channel, so I can safely do this. And if it blows up, fuck it, we ball. I planned it all along. I totally didn't just do it randomly and it randomly decided to be popular. That wasn't my goal. But at the same time, it kind of was my goal. But at the same time, it wasn't my goal. So it was my, but it was the goal that wasn't the goal. Okay. Why are you looking at me like that? Look, bro. I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I want you guys to love yourselves and love others, okay? Stay wise. Stay awesome. Stay out the streets. You freaking heathens. Okay? I heard what y'all did in Houston, bro. I heard what y'all youngins did in Houston, bro. Stay your ass. Actually, keep your ass in the street. Matter of fact, stay in the street. The government needs to know you exist, and you need to keep your ass like in their. You need y'all. I genuinely believe it's time for y'all to speak up. Teenagers, I'm serious when I say this. Because I remember being a teenager, and it does not feel like the government cares about y'all at all. At us when I was a teenager, I barely had third spaces. They're gone now. What are y'all supposed to do? Like it's a genuine question. What are teenagers supposed to do when they want a place to go and they don't have? They have two options: go home or go to school. What type of options are those? What is that? And nobody promotes the YMCA because nobody wants to go to the YMCA because it's just ass. It sucks. who wants to go to the YMCA? What are you, 12? Like no disrespect. I'm just saying, okay? That's not a third space, okay? It's not anymore, okay? All I'm saying is that teens need their space to be teens, okay? And adults need to be adults. Over here where the adults are. And over there where the teens are, leave them over there, okay? And then when we go home, then we interact because we're family. You know what I'm saying? But like I do generally feel like the third spaces is leaving. It's gone. And we need to stop doing that. We need to start allowing teenagers to actually be social with other teenagers. And get them offline. Number one, in my opinion. Get everybody offline. Matter of fact, take the internet away. We don't need it. Not right now. Not in America. Not right now. Okay, because obviously we don't know what the fuck to do with it. Because we're not doing it right. In my opinion. We're not using... Not fully. Not to its full potential. It could be... Our lives could be amazing if we use the internet the way that it could be used with the infrastructure that we have, and if everything wasn't so like made with the specific purpose of making your day inconvenienceable, like so inconvenienced, like at least in America. Can't speak for other countries, but in America, okay, the way that the internet works and the way that the things work in America is so ass backwards. It's like, why am I waiting for a middleman, a guy that told another guy to, hey, let me handle it, I got you? Why do you need a separate company for that? Right? I understand why you technically need a separate company for that for certain reasons, especially in modern eras. But overall, you should have a business that hires people to send the stuff to the people that wants the stuff. Why do you need a middleman? Are you that broke to not hire people? Anyway, all I'm saying is that y'all need to like step it up. It's time for us to start like some gotta catch fire. The day something catches fire. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not crazy. Okay, I wouldn't actually I wouldn't end my own life. Okay, I wouldn't do that. You know what? It depends on the situation. You got me. You got me on the... you got me. You... that sucks. That sucks. Because I can't say that. I can't be honest and say that. I can't be honest and sit here and be like, if you see an article that says that I didn't do it. Well, let's think about the circumstances here. There are some circumstances in a hypothetical life, in a hypothetical future, where it will require me to end my own life because I care about the outcome more than my own life. And at that point, I wouldn't care what your opinion was because, like, like what are you talking about? I made a decision. I know what my decision was. I'm a grown man, right? But let's not get into that. Even though I just got into it, but you get the point. Do you? Do you really get the point? Do you? No. I don't. I honestly don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you get. I'm not sure you get it because I don't know, man. The country's IQ is not that high. You can, yeah. You can tell me all the stuff, all the stuff. Oh, I'm so smart. I understand what you're talking about. No. You cannot be smart. You cannot. I'm telling you this right now. You cannot be smart. You can't. You're not allowed to be smart. Anyway, I was about to roast stuff. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and be done. Go ahead. Go ahead and be it. Go ahead. Go ahead and make that stupid ass decision that you finna do. Go ahead. Go ahead and see how your family think about it. Go ahead and see how your friends think about it. Go ahead and see. Go ahead and see how she thought about it. Have you ever thought about how she thought about it? Have you? Did you think about it at all? You ever talk about how he thought about it? Do you ever? You know who I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He wouldn't like that, would he? She wouldn't like that. No, I don't think she would. She wouldn't appreciate that from you. You're better than that, right? You're better than that. Oh, you funny nigga. Get out of my face.